Welcome back to Bravo Breaking News. So there is a headline going around that absolutely has me shook, and it has to do with what else? Scandoval. But the news that's going around is that Tom Schwartz is permanently stepping away from his friendship with Tom Sandoval. Is this true? Is it just a rumor? What are the details surrounding this headline? I am here to break it all down, but first, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any Bravo breaking news. So in case you missed it, Schwartz is actually doing a new reality show called Stars on Mars.
Welcome, Tom Schwartz.
Friends, hi, humans.
He went down under to Australia to film this show a few months back, and there is a clip circulating that has basically taken the internet by storm, and everybody is freaking out because he's basically saying that he is done with Tom Sandoval.
You know, after this, I'm stepping away from it permanently.
According to Entertainment Tonight, Tom Schwartz is ending things with Tom Sandoval. On the latest episode of Stars on Mars, Schwartz revealed that he's permanently stepping away from his friendship with his business partner and Vanderpump Rules co-star in the wake of Scandoval. Schwartz began by calling Sandoval's affair with Raquel Leviss amid his relationship with Ariana Madix incredibly messed up. He says, "It seems each time I try to weigh in or talk about, ramble on about it, drivel on, I inevitably sound like I'm somehow justifying it or making excuses for it, and I'm not. There's just no excuse for it." The article also reads that Schwartz previously said that he was being fed a narrative by Sandoval that the latter, Tom, had tried to end things with Madix many times amid his ongoing tryst with Leviss. That, Schwartz said on Stars on Mars, is now moot. He continues by saying, "Any sort of version of his side of the story has become obsolete because of the way he handled it," Schwartz said. "Ultimately, that's his life. That is his life. I did not have an affair. I am him. It's just so strange that I've been absolutely mired in this. It's taken on almost a life of its own." At the end of the day, Schwartz said his friendship with Sandoval, "I'm stepping away from it permanently." So if you listen to these words and watch this clip, there are a few ways that you can take it. So first, is he talking about Tom Sandoval as a person or Scandoval as the news story and bombshell that it has become? Because number one, I would understand if he is done with Scandoval, done talking about it, done dealing with it, as I'm sure the rest of the cast kind of is too. But a lot of people believe that he actually is talking about his friendship with Tom Sandoval. And I think one of the details that backs this up is that Schwartz was recently on Jackson Brittany's new podcast, When Reality Hits. According to Entertainment Tonight, this isn't the first time Schwartz has spoken out about his waning friendship with Sandoval. During an interview on Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright's podcast, Schwartz revealed that he hasn't seen or talked to Sandoval in a long time. Schwartz said that he felt exploited by Sandoval's affair and revealed that they last spoke immediately following the Bravo series reunion taping. So this podcast, I believe, was filmed or recorded last week, which is a lot more recent than the Stars on Mars filming. So the fact that he's saying that he has not seen Sandoval since after the reunion taping is a huge red flag for me and maybe proof that there is some truth to this story. Now, it seems like Schwartz was the only one there for Tom and had his back through the whole thing. He was the only one sitting with Tom on that side on the reunion besides poor Sheena and, of course, Raquel. But it kind of seems crazy that he would step away from Sandoval as he's tied to him personally, professionally, and financially. Of course, they have Tom with Lisa Vanderpump and with Schwartz and Sandy's. I mean, how could they not be tied together? These two restaurants were basically created off of their friendship. And if there is no friendship, will these restaurants survive? I mean, these restaurants are solely based on them two as a bromance. At one point, we all did love their characters on Vanderpump Rules, and they were kind of a beloved duo. But I think that ship has sailed, and Schwartz is now realizing that he needs to kind of go off and do his own thing. So we know that he did do Winter House solo without Tom Sandoval, which I am so looking forward to. Then he's continuing to do this, other reality show, of course, without Sandoval. And he's starting to go on podcasts and do other things on his own as well. So is this just the beginning of him really kind of straying away from the Tom name and becoming his own Tom? I think so. It kind of sounds like it. And I think that's the smart move. However, I am concerned with the future of Schwartz and Sandy's and Tom. Where do these go without their friendships? We did hear Jax Taylor reveal on The Toast last week that somebody had offered him to buy out Tom Sandoval's share in Schwartz and Sandy's. So it would be Schwartz and Jax's place now instead of Sandoval's. Is this true? I don't know. But it could be that Schwartz and their fellow business partners are kind of looking for a way to ease Tom Sandoval out of the venture. I do not find this surprising. I think that this whole scandal has totally taken a hit on the business. In fact, I know it has. They revealed on the reunion that, they're being vandalized. And of course, people aren't tipping. Jax even said that the last time he went to Schwartz and Sandy's, it really wasn't that busy. So I don't know. I think that the right move for them and everybody involved is to distance themselves from Sandoval. How easy that will be, or if it's possible at this point in the business, I do not know. But it kind of sounds like this might be the end of Tom as we know it, as the duo, as the bromance. I think that Scandoval has totally put Tom Sandoval in a bad light. And at this point, nobody wants to be associated with him. We have heard a few rumblings about who will be returning for next season. And according to Alex Baskin, the producer, he does say that as of now, he thinks that everyone will be returning. But if Schwartz and Sandoval are on the outs, who is Sandoval going to film with but Raquel? I mean, I don't see a future on the show for Sandoval if he loses Schwartz. Will next season kind of be about them working through this and mending their friendship? Maybe. But as of now, things aren't looking good for Tom Sandoval's future. He's losing his best friend. He's potentially losing one of his businesses, if not two. He's selling 2-for-1 or free tickets to his shows. I mean, it just keeps getting worse and worse. And without Tom Schwartz by his side, who is Tom Sandoval? Honestly, really no one. So that is the latest update on Tom and Tom. Will they survive this Scandoval? Will Schwartz continue to go off and do his own thing? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will be here to update you every step of the way as we hear more details. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any Bravo breaking news, and tune in for our weekly recaps. You can also find us on Spotify and iTunes if you want to listen as a podcast. We'll see you next time.